Hi guys, welcome back to Rose Manati Vlogs. Hello. Yes, how is this?
Oh, Mr.
Oh, so what I can do for you? Yes, Sir Michael. Oh, my name is Miss Ono Dos A4. Excuse me? Yes, that is my name. Miss Ono Dos A4. Yeah. Oh, so what I can do for you? Oh, really? Oh, that huge amount of money. How? Oh, actually, how I got that price since I did not enter any lottery or something. Oh, that is very nice of you. You just searching my email and you put into lottery or raffle. Oh yeah, so that is a huge amount of money that you could, can you imagine? It's half a million US dollar. Yes, sir. Yeah. So how I can claim that money? Oh, okay. So meaning to say, I give you my bank account and you deposit that money to my bank account. So what more? Ah, okay. So, oh my goodness, I need to deposit 5,000 US dollar. Why you cannot deduct from that 5,000 from the half a million dollar price of mine for the processing before you send me that money, that amount? What I mean? Yeah. Oh, okay. So can it be? It is because the check is already written in a half a million dollar to my name. Yes, you know it's the same. It is because you know you just less than 5,000 US dollar from that half a million pesos. So probably, or else you can send to via Western Union. I don't mind you paying how much the cost. Oh, okay. So meaning to say you have protocols to follow. Yeah. But the problem is I don't have that amount, huge amount. You know, 5,000 US dollar is why you call me that and inform me that I won lottery half a million pesos, half a million dollars. Sorry. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I don't have that amount. So really, I don't have that. Okay. You can make a discount. So how many percent is that? Maybe I can afford it. Yeah. Oh, really? I don't have any US dollar in my account. I have a peso in my account. How much? I feel too shy. I feel shy to say mention to you the amount because it's it's not a lot of money. I don't have a lot of money. Yeah. So no, no, Mr. Michael. I just have only 20 pesos in my account. So do you think that is enough to send for you? Oh, I don't know how much is that in dollar because 20 pesos maybe because you know one dollar is 52 pesos if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. No, I don't do that. How I can, I borrow money to someone and send it to you. Since I won that lottery, why you don't deduct that 5,000 from that half a million US dollar? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. if you really so generous, you can do that. Actually, I ask you something? Yeah. Now, I'm just wondering who give from because it's like it's unbelievable. Can you imagine $500,000, $500,000 you convert to the pesos? That is huge amount of money. Yeah. Really, I don't have that amount. If you agree, you just deduct 5,000 US dollar from that $500,000 US dollar. Yeah, that is the only option, I guess. That is the very best option because I don't have that amount. Yes, I'm so interested because I never had that amount in US dollar, $500,000 US dollar, 500,000. Can you imagine? Yes, I don't have that. I never had that amount. Yeah. Yes. So, since you are so generous, I'm so lucky that I'm so happy actually when you call me to inform me that I won a lottery that worth of $500,000 US dollar. So, yes. Yeah, but you cannot dictate me to borrow money from my friend or my family. Yeah, because I know them. If I don't have money, they don't have too. So that is the problem. Yeah. Yes. That is, that is the option. I guess that is a very best option because if you asking me to borrow money to someone, I don't do that because I don't have money to pay them too. I pay them when I receive that $500,000 US dollar. Yeah, the same. It's if you are so generous, just deduct the processing as you mentioned earlier that I need to pay the processing, right? If you are so generous, you can deduct that 5,000 US dollar from that $500,000 pesos. Okay, I make a deal. Take a 100,000. Okay, from the take that take from that 400 $500,000. I give you an extra 95,000 because actually that money is a blessing for me. Okay, so take a 100,000 so that it's like uh what we call this one. We call this one in Philippines is balato. It's like a charity to you. Okay, take our 100,000 from that $500,000 US dollar, and that is my processing, and the rest you deposit to you send to me via Western Union. Yeah. Oh, that's so sad. That is so bad. Yeah. So meaning to say that you cannot liquidate that 100,000 from that $500,000 pesos. Yeah. Actually, Mr. Michael, I'm so happy that you informed me for this lottery, but I think really, I don't want to disappoint you. But I know now in the social media a lot of people that pretending to be like this, and after that, the taking money from someone. That's it. So sorry to say that. Yeah, yeah. I'm not saying that you're the one like that, but that is my perception actually. So, yeah, actually this is calm. Yeah, that is my thinking. Sorry to say that. You are not scammer? Yeah, okay. If you're not a scammer, then that is a big deal that I give you 100,000 and you deposit 400,000 to my account, or send me via Western Union. 100,000 is more than enough to process that amount. As you claim earlier that I just need 5,000 US dollar to send it to you. So, yeah, no. No. So the if that's case, if that case, okay. Yeah, yes. Everybody interested that amount. I don't think so. Nobody interested that amount. Absolutely. If really it's real money. Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm not a stupid woman. Yeah. If you think that you can scam me, so sorry to that say that. No, I'm not saying, because you know the way you act. Yeah. So I'm so sorry. I cannot. So that's it. Thank you.
Actually,
Bye.
that is
Pretending only, because really nowadays is a lot of people pretending to calling you online and asking your bank account and your names and your family. If you receive this kind of calls, guys, please don't give your family names or any bank account to them, because it's, for me, it's not only one time that I've been experienced this. They keep calling me constantly. I guess I have one day that they call me like 20 times, and the number is from Tunisia. Some is in London, and some is part of Russia. Why I know? Because I checked the code, the caller code number. So guys, that is a friendly advice, because you know it's not only for me that's doing I receiving this kind of annoying calls. A lot of people now, most especially in this kind of situation that we are in pandemic. So just an advice, a friendly advice, guys. We need to be careful, most especially our hard-earned money. Don't ever disclose your account to anybody, even your family, even your friends. Your bank account is your personal. So that is the tip from me, guys. Hope that you know this is only like how to deal with the scammer, how to deal with those unwanted calls if you accidentally uh, uh, answer them. So but guys, really I recommend that don't answer any calls from the strangers, because you know we have social media now. We have Facebook, we have Twitter, or any social media that you know our family, friends, or close friend or lovers can contact us. No need those numbers that you know, unwanted numbers from another countries that keep calling to us. So guys, this is like scammer. I'm not saying you need to be what do you call this one, you need to be smart enough to distinguish which is the real your friend. Maybe you have family from US, you have family from Russia, you have family from Tunisia, because you know Filipinos is all over the world. So that is, you know, for me, guys, I just say that be extra careful. So for now, that's it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, please like, guys, please. Once again, thank you for watching, and see you in my next vlog.